You don't have to be on camera. You just have to
Tell
tell
us
us
your favorite pies. Hello.
Hey.
It's another September pies video.
But it's not September.
I made 30 pies in September. I actually made more because some were double.
Yeah.
And it was such a whirlwind, and there were so many questions. The main question we got from you guys is which was our favorite, but we needed some time to digest.
Literally.
Yeah, and so we thought we would do one more September pie videos where we talked about our favorites and maybe just a few insights. We will do an actual sit-down podcast where we will really talk about September pies because we got a lot of thoughts about it. But without further ado, let's do it. Without further ado, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna have Elijah come tell us. Welcome.
Hello.
It's a suspender crew.
Yeah.
Or your suspenders.
Suspenders.
Yeah,
Like, oops.
get with it.
I didn't get the memo on suspenders
You're
today.
so tall. We need to there we go.
No, you just
Set
gotta,
it from-
No, you
do
gotta
this.
like this. This is what we
Massage.
do. This is the right way to sit. What was your favorite? We're gonna do savory and sweet. What was your favorite savory pie?
My favorite savory pie was the steak. I can't remember the
Steak
name.
and ale.
Steak and ale. That was really good.
Even though it had no ale in it. But
Why was it called that?
that's just the recipe, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of like Steak and Ale was like a restaurant
Steak and ale is a steak place and ale place.
when I was a kid. Maybe still around, but it was supposed to be either made with Guinness
Beer?
stew.
Like the world records.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
That's true.
But I ended up using red wine or sherry. I used sherry.
It was excellent.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Very hearty.
I
Very
agree.
tasty.
All the mushrooms in it. Lots of umami.
Indeed.
You would choose that one.
Of course.
Well, that makes sense.
And my favorite sweet pie was probably the gingerbread.
The gingerbread cream.
Yes.
Was that the one you said tasted like Christmas?
I think so.
Yeah.
There was two that were pretty similar. It was the gingerbread and one other one. No, that was the sweet potato.
Oh, the sweet potato with marshmallow
kind of
meringue.
similar. Both were really good, but I think the gingerbread was
cream. Oh, okay, well that was an easy
Favorite.
pie, so I'm glad to hear it. Well, that's good to know.
Thank you.
for coming in today.
Yeah.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Well, don't call us. We'll call you, okay?
Great job, though. Esther! Okay,
Okay.
Sister Knorpp is here. Okay, Esther. So we're doing everybody's favorite savory pie and everybody's favorite sweet pie.
My favorite savory pie is the Irish potato one.
That was
And
good.
then,
That was the one that fell on the ground, if you remember.
yeah.
Such a sad day.
Oh no, Megan! What? Are you kidding me? Oh no! Oh my goodness!
And then my favorite sweet is the peach like tart thingy.
Oh, the pear tart?
Pear
Or,
tart.
sorry, pear, yeah.
The pear tart with, then we put the caramel on, salted caramel afterwards, and then we kind of bruleed it.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
was
that one's really
good.
good.
Okay, sweet.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. I thought you were gonna go in for a fist bump.
All right, Pearl. We're doing everybody's favorite savory pie and their favorite sweet pie.
My favorite savory one was a tomato pie.
Yes.
I don't really remember how it tastes, but I remember it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then the sweet one was a s'more pie. Is that what it's called?
S'mores.
Yes.
That one was
That was
so
the
good.
best chocolate thing I ever had.
I've thought about it every day since.
Me too.
Every day. I'm like, I
Actually-
should make another one. That wasn't very hard.
Yes, you should. I agree.
You should.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Pearl. Thanks for coming in.
It's good to be meeting
Here he
with you all
comes.
day.
He's in.
Nice to meet you.
My favorite savory pie is definitely the cottage pie. Grandpa was here and I think he said it best when he said there are some foods that you think about for the rest of your life, and I think that beef pie might be one of them.
Too sacred to be spoken of.
Wait,
Really?
I'm gonna start crying. This is amazing.
am I the only one?
The cottage
You know?
pie was what we call shepherd's pie in the U.S.
Yeah.
It was like the beef and then with the mashed potatoes on top. But in the technically, that shepherd's pie is made with lamb, because you know shepherds, and cottage pie is made with beef. So we called it cottage pie.
And it might have been influenced by the fact I was very, very hungry at the time, but it was so good.
That helps.
And I want to eat it again, and I think I might ask for it on my birthday. My favorite sweet pie is a toss-up between the chocolate pie.
You mean the s'mores one?
No, the
chocolate
chocolate
pudding
one.
one?
Oh, the chocolate cream pie.
I know you said it wasn't anything complicated or anything, but it was beautiful. It was like eating a cloud from heaven.
A chocolate cloud.
A chocolate cloud from heaven.
Even better.
That was my nickname in middle school, actually.
Chocolate cloud from heaven.
And also the banana pudding pie. Was
Oh, the
very-
banana cream pie.
Very banana cream
You
pie.
like the
Was
cream
really
pies then, huh?
good. I do, apparently. I like the softness of them.
Gosh, this is making me hungry.
I haven't. I just need. I feel like scientifically, I need to be able to eat the beef pie and then the chocolate pie and just like see how those feel together. You like one fall in the
okay.
other.
That's
Okay.
true.
So that's
just for science.
Just for science. So
Yeah,
I
I mean it's important.
for my
As a
birthday,
That's
homeschooler.
true.
I want to have
do
that
that.
happen. I also really liked the tomato pie, not to sneak more, and then I'm allowed
Hey,
to
you
say.
gotta stop. You
Okay.
got too many.
I just liked all of them. They were all very
Thank
good.
you very much.
That's good. This is a good meeting.
Okay, thanks, Andrew.
Shy Peter.
All right, Pete, give us your favorite savory, favorite sweet. And you gotta stay on camera while you do it.
Oh, that's your favorite pie.
Come on.
You're pink.
Pretty
Oh,
easy.
you match your shirt.
Favorite sweet pie. What
No,
was it?
savory. Savory first.
Savory first. Favorite savory.
The steak pie.
Steak
The
and
steak. Okay. Steak and ale.
Steak and ale is a steak place, an ale place.
ale. What was your favorite sweet pie?
Sweet pie.
Sweet pie.
If you guys are wondering why you don't see Peter on camera quite as much.
And sweet pie. The s'more pie was pretty
S'more pie. Okay.
Okay.
So steak and ale, s'more.
good. Uh-huh.
Thank
Sweet.
you for your time,
Good
sir.
job. Okay, we won't make you stay any longer. Thanks for coming.
I'm gonna go finish dishes now.
Okay, Asher.
Thank you.
Give us your two favorites. Let's hear it.
My favorite pie was
Savory.
My favorite savory pie was the steak pie,
Steak and ale is a steak place, an ale place.
and my favorite sweet pie was the s'more pie.
Oh,
So-
you and Peter had the same favorites.
Wow.
Wow.
They're not twins.
Like brothers.
They're Irish twins. Which means they're less than a year apart.
Yeah. Is that okay to say that?
Thank you, Asher.
Thanks, Asher.
I think the Irish will claim that. Evie's coming. Yeah, we're gonna help you. We're gonna show you which pies they are, and you try to remember which one's your favorite, okay?
Okay, here we go.
Let's look at the pictures. Oh yeah, she did like that one. Gingerbread.
Okay.
That's the one. Okay, yeah, gingerbread cream. You like that was your favorite sweet pie. What was your
Better go
favorite
slow.
savory pie? Did you like that one? Are you not sure?
These pictures aren't really great.
Well, that's also a sweet pie, sweet potato marshmallow. Did you like the tamale pie that tastes like tacos? Yeah, you like the orange creamsicle too. What about the
likes a lot
cottage
of
pie
it.
with the mashed potatoes on top? Okay, do you like this one better with the potatoes and the bacon, or this one?
The mashed potatoes and the
Well, that's orange creamsicle, so that's a sweet pie. And do you like the potato pie, the chicken pot pie, the fish pie?
too many choices.
There's so many. Do you like? Okay, she's gonna go with chicken pot pie.
Okay, so
Chicken
Eve's
pot pie is your most savory, and then your sweet pie was.
the cinnamon one, right?
Well, yeah, you like the gingerbread. Do you like
Gingerbread.
the orange creamsicle or the gingerbread better? Orange creamsicle. Final answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Eve. Come
You're
on,
not
in, you gotta come in
okay.
further.
Okay, what was your favorite savory pie?
My favorite savory pie was the tomato pie.
Oh, tomato. Awesome. That's not a surprise. Jude loves tomatoes like they're candy.
My favorite sweet pie was the marshmallow.
Which one?
Which
The one
one?
with s'mores or the ones with the sweet potatoes?
The one that had s'mores.
Okay, s'more.
Yes.
Okay, we have not said our favorite pies yet.
No, I think my favorite was the
Favorite savory?
the favorite savory was the potato, the Irish potato.
I wonder how
It
much
might
of that
have
is
been-
because half of it fell on the
Yeah,
floor.
because it was taken from me
Absence
halfway
makes the heart
through,
grow fonder.
like our love. Oh, look at that!
It smells so good.
Oh my gosh, that is
this,
really
look at
sad.
this.
I'm having a hard time believing this really
Look at
happened.
this.
This is truly a sad day.
It was like fate just like grabbed it,
Snatched
took it
your love away.
So definitely that might have had something to do with it because the steak and ale
Steak and ale.
might have been my second because it was super yummy. I love that puff pastry on it. That was so good.
And then the marshmallows, the mushrooms.
I don't remember the mushrooms. I just remember it tasted really good.
They add a
the
lot
whole
of
thing.
depth.
And then my favorite sweet one was the s'more pie as well. because that was
something
very
else.
difficult to like
Will you remember?
top, and even to just like express how much I loved it. Kind of like with you,
Wow.
I had no words.
There's Megan, and then there's s'mores pie.
Which, you know, like order those in depends on the day.
Can't say. Well, my favorite is definitely, it's hard to say what my favorites. I think for me, the joy of eating it, and this was part of the experiment for me, in making pies, would the joy be greater in the eating of the pie, or would it be in the making of the pie? And I am happy to report that it was the making for me. That
Okay.
was definitely the most delicious part, was creating something beautiful. And then I feel very blessed to have a husband and children who like my cooking and who express that.
Not
And so
hard to
that
like
was
it.
the funnest part for me, to watch them be like, oh, this is so good. And so,
So wait, are you gonna say which ones you like making the best then? Or
Yeah.
which one do you like eating the best?
so my favorite savory
We're
pie.
looking at some notes here.
I'm looking at all the pies. You know, I'm going to say that maybe my favorite savory pie, the one that I thought about longest afterwards, was the cheese and onion.
Yeah.
Because
That
I
was
had
good.
no idea how that thing was going to be good. It was an adventure for me to make that pie because it was 6 onions per pie. And these are big onions. And like
I know.
just piling in there, I'm like, how is this ever?
Oh my gosh.
Onions?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And that was the only pie that I used the hot crust for. You like melt the butter and stuff.
Oh, right. Oh, the crust was really good.
Because usually when you're making a pie crust, you want to keep it really cool, or like the regular pastry. And so this was a hot crust, and which made it more substantial, so that we put it in a springform pan and took it off, and it could like sit there, and it looked beautiful.
Let's see.
I'm like been thinking in the days since making it, like, how can I make more of those? What will I put inside? And then it was really yummy, and it did. Somebody asked if it made us gassy, and it didn't. I mean, we're always kind of
no more than
gassy
usual.
anyways. And then my favorite sweet pie, they were all. I had so much fun. Oh gosh, I really enjoyed the cranberry ginger snap. Because the ginger snap crust was so delicious, and the tart, like the cranberry, was such a beautiful color. So I really liked making that one. I thought the sweet potato marshmallow tasted amazing. I loved all of them. It was so fun for me. Probably gosh, what a fun month I had. My favorite sweet pie to taste. Oh, I know what 2 pies tasted really similar. It was the cinnamon and the gingerbread.
Yeah.
Those were very similar.
Yeah.
Cinnamon was actually a cooked pie, but it was the same sort of idea. Mm-hmm. And then the gingerbread pie was a cream pie. So it was cool. I'm going to go with the s'mores pie.
All right.
Because I did not eat a full piece of every pie. If you guys were wondering, I just, like, every time I tried to do that, I would get sick. My stomach just couldn't handle it. And also, you know, I wasn't really looking forward to finding out what would happen if I ate pie every day. But that one I did just try a bite up, and like my brain was like, "Whoa!"
Way better than I thought it was going to be. I was just listening to everybody and filming.
It's so good.
That's
right?
like
Am I right?
That's like the kind of dessert you'd have somewhere and be obsessed with it ever after. And be like, remember? We went that place and we had that s'more pie.
It was amazing. Pearl was right. Like the chocolate, and I just used Kirkland Signature chocolate chips.
Which is the Costco brand.
And then it was so creamy, and like your brain, it was perfect. It was like a what are those things called? A truffle?
Yeah.
It was like a truffle, and then the marshmallow meringue. I had a marshmallow meringue on the sweet potato pie, but where you mixed regular meringue with marshmallow cream, which was very delicious. Mm-hmm. But this one was just meringue that you took a little bit further, so it got more cooked, like you cooked it over the stove. And you said that one was especially good.
That was way better, I thought, than the one that was on the
sweet potato. So when I make a sweet potato again, which I will just make it with the way that the s'mores pie meringue top is. But that one was incredible, and I really have thought about it every day since I made it and wondered, well, what else could I do? I mean, I can't think of anything. But I love the chocolate base, and I'm pretty sure the girl whose website I got the recipe from said she does other chocolate tarts with that. So maybe what you could do is like a chocolate whipped cream on top or something. Like, I don't know. But that chocolate was so good. So good. It's been, 4 days since the month was over?
Yes.
And I have made 2 pies
Yeah.
in those 4 days.
We had pie for dinner.
We had
What
the
did you
potato
make
pie again.
today?
Just because not everybody got to try it last time because one fell on the ground. And I knew that it would be a crowd pleaser and that wasn't too hard. And I had puff pastry in the freezer. So I made that again. And then on the day after September was over, I made a peach pie. Because that was my one pie fail. And it was delicious.
It worked.
It was so good.
Well, you used fresh peaches this time.
I used fresh peaches as you guys told me to. And I did it with a lattice top and it was so good. I did not take video of it. But the month was surprisingly really enjoyable for me. And I still haven't figured out completely why. So enjoyable. Like, it was very, 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 very busy. Very busy.
Yeah, totally.
And I would sometimes spend like 6 hours in the kitchen on those days, or often. And I loved it. I loved making the pies. I loved feeding delicious pies to my family.
Okay.
I just found that you think it would make you more stressed that you had to make a pie. And I certainly could have seen it that way. But also, as I started to get into it, I was very nervous on my first pie. Very scared. Because like it had been a while and I'm like doing it on camera, which is stressful. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. This crust is falling apart. Yeah.
And then just filming it in general.
Yeah, but as the days went on, I got more comfortable. And then these like mysteries of the culinary world, you think like, how did they make that? That seems so hard. Like came into my kitchen and I was able to make them. And so that was really gratifying. And I think especially when the world feels a little out of your control and a little strange, my whole world like came into my kitchen and I was able to like create and control like the universe of my kitchen or something and make beautiful things and that everybody loved. Which was great. Now I really miss it. I just want to keep making pie. But I'm going to make bread now because I can make a couple of recipes really well. But there's so many that I don't know how to make that are scary to me. And I'm like, if I can go and do to bread what I just did to all these pies, that sounds like I like massacred the pies or something.
You
like,
killed them.
All these pies. Then that would be very gratifying. So let's do it. So with all that in mind, do we have a clear winner?
Yeah, well,
if you guys have been counting at home.
The two pies that got the most votes, if we count savory versus and sweet, Steak and Ale.
Steak and Ale is a steak place and ale place.
Was our winner for savory. And the s'more pie was the winner for sweet.
So Steak and Ale got 3, s'mores got 4. Every other pie only got 1 vote except for tomato. And tomato got like 2.5 votes. I do need to make tomato again.
That was really
that
good.
one also
Surprisingly
lit my
good.
brain up. You know when you taste the food and your brain just is like, whoa. Tomato also did that. So I can't even remember what I said my favorite savory was. Oh, the onion one. Because it was so fun to make. I think also, absolutely, in making 2 pies since the end of the month, a lot of the joy did come from sharing them with you guys. Because you found a lot of joy in the videos and all of the feedback. It was like I had my family and then I had all of my friends and you guys shared tips with me that really helped. Like at least half of our pies came from your recommendations because you think like, I'm gonna make a pie every day. I love pie. And like 3 days in, you're like, what kind of pies are there? I don't even know. And so you guys recommended a lot of them, including Steak and Ale. And the onion, which was my favorite. And tomato. I had never even heard of tomato pie.
You're right. That's true.
But you guys, that kept coming through that you guys wanted me to do that. So thank you. And thanks for supporting us. And I know some of you are new because you found us through the pies. So that's fun.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming along. I know it was a little bit different content, but we had a really good time making it.
Yeah, it was
Mike
fun.
did most of the editing. I would come in too and do some. But it was really fun for us too to have fun editing them and going from downstairs to upstairs, like editing videos, making pies, eating pies. It was fun. Thanks for coming along, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And eventually, maybe someday, I will get all the pie recipes on the website. No promises, but maybe. That would be a good idea.
We probably should.
But I'll probably be too busy baking bread. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.